Hi there, I'm Ashlyn with Fixed IT and welcome back to our series, Everything You Need to Know About SharePoint. Today we're going to learn how to save files to SharePoint, both brand new files and existing files. If you're looking for a specific section of this tutorial, you can find it by hovering over that progress bar below and selecting the section you need. And with that, let's get started. Let's start with walking through how to save a new file to SharePoint. First thing we need to do is open Word on our computer. Let's make a new document real quick like so. And your controls might look a little different than mine since I'm on a Mac computer, but I will try to include shortcuts to Windows as well. And let's go to File and Save As. Now, Microsoft assumes you're going to be working in SharePoint most of the time, so they make it really easy to navigate to the correct location. In fact, it's kind of easier to save to SharePoint nowadays than to your PC. As you can see, our SharePoint sites are towards the top. We also have my OneDrive, which would be where I would save my personal documents. But let's select that SharePoint site we want to save it to, and the correct folder within that site, and I'm going to name this file and save it right into SharePoint. I never have to save it on my desktop or my computer. All the operations I'm doing are saving it online to SharePoint. It's super simple. Now let's say I already had a file on my computer, but I want to add it to SharePoint. If we take a look at my desktop, I already have a Word document right here. Currently, I'm the only one that has access to it, and I'm the only one that can make edits. But we're going to change that real quick. So let's head over to our SharePoint site where I want to save that Word document. We're going to go to the correct folder in the documents. Now we're going to go back to my desktop, click and drag that file, and literally drag and drop it into SharePoint. Again, it is really that easy. It's super simple. You can do the same thing with large groups of files too. One thing to note though is that any edits to the file on your desktop will not be made to the SharePoint file moving forward. You will need to open the SharePoint file on either your web app or the desktop app in order to make any edits. If you need help with that, you can watch our tutorial on opening SharePoint files. And I like to go ahead and delete the desktop file so that I don't get confused in the future. And that's all I have in this section. Now you should be able to save all of your files to SharePoint. Check out our SharePoint playlist for other tutorials, and if you still have any questions, feel free to reach out to our team here at Fixed IT. Thanks for watching.